Yeah, we bring reviews of your house, talk to our dudes of your house. I bring my views of your house, wrestling truths of your house. We talk to you in your house, we keeps it cool in your house, we keeps it cool in your house. I'm spitting truths in your house. Yes, Mark's hating on his fans, Becky's niche on the man. Play with two like a lion, household a dangerous alliance. I am a nightmare like Cody, and I'm overcoming like Kofi. No, they cannot hold me. Come listen, I'm hosting, critiquing, I'm boasting. This wrestling I'm knowing.
My name is Brian Pillman Jr., and you're listening to the In Your House podcast.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to In Your House, starring Alakan House and my man, Michael Hutchison. That's Mikey Hutch. This is the People's Podcast. Hey, what's up, guys? You already know what it is. It's your boy Khan and your boy Hutch, ready to get out work when it comes to the professional wrestling business. Guys, you already know how we do this. This is nothing new. We're almost 70 episodes in, so let me tell you real quick where you can listen to us at. You can listen to us at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Himalaya. You don't got an Apple device? Oh, that's alright. We're on Google Play. Anywhere that you guys are, we can get to you. And man, we're having a lot of fun here with this In Your House. We're having a blast with everything that's coming. We're just taking it one episode at a time. We're taking it one episode at a time, and just the wave of momentum that's come our way has been absolutely insane, and it's just been fun. And man, just to see how things are growing right here in front of our very eyes, between myself, Mikey Hutch, Miss Fabulosity, Kayla Sue, Majin, and just the rest of the household, and how you guys have got behind it. And man, as you guys know, this wave of momentum has everything to do with just the fact that the quality shows that we put out. We put out some high quality shows, and I'm proud of it, and Michael's proud of it, and that's just what we do. But man, one of the biggest things that I think that we're proud of here is the fact that we can say without any issue, any qualms, and it's this: that we are the official podcast of Heroes and Legends XIII. We are the official podcast, the proud official podcast of Heroes and Legends XIII. And Michael, they made a huge power move last night, bro. What do you think about what we're about to talk about?
Well, when you inboxed me about it, and right, it's funny when you did. I had seen it earlier on Facebook, and my jaw hit the floor. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it's always been a big event anyway.
Yeah,
and man, that's awesome, and just for the talent to be able to have that exposure.
Yeah,
because the FITE app is huge now. Everybody's on. You got Ring of Honor and
MLW.
MLW's on there. They do their specials on there. And so many different promotions, and I believe they do boxing and I think MMA stuff on there too. Yeah, I mean, it's a FITE app. Yep. There's people fighting on it, so yeah, yep. I assume so. It makes sense. So,
man, Michael, this is huge, bro. This is huge. Heroes and Legends XIII is going to be on the pay-per-view system on the FITE app. I watch MLW on the FITE app. I watch Ring of Honor on the FITE app. And man, this is a huge move for Heroes and Legends as a whole. I mean, the guys up there top, the corporation of Heroes and Legends. Let me just say,
yeah, right, yeah.
Jason Maples, Sean Coletta, You guys are absolute geniuses. Great job. Great job. Because this is huge news, man. I mean, the FITE app. The FITE app, FITE TV, gonna be broadcasted. This is huge for Fort Wayne, Indiana. This is huge for Indiana wrestling as a whole. Oh my goodness. And then the talent that they're gonna have. This is a show, I believe, Michael. This is a show that I think will be worth the pay to view, if you know what I mean, bro.
Oh, beyond a shadow of a doubt. I mean, with all due respect to the name I'm about to drop, Stevie Wonder can see that, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah.
Come on, it's good stuff. It's a layup, so to speak. I mean, get that. And if you're listening, download the show. Get the FITE app and download the show. You're not going to want to miss it.
Oh, you're definitely not going to want to miss it.
I got a crap phone right now. And I'm upgrading this bad boy this Friday. I'm going to get a fancy new phone, and one of the first apps I'm going to download, the FITE TV app. I'm going to download that, and I'm going to get it all set up because, again, I'm not going to miss this myself. Well, you know what? I'm not going to miss it because we're going to be there.
Yeah.
But that's another story, But again, it's not about us. We don't need to get our shit in, so to speak. It's not about us. It's about the talent. And again, for them to get that exposure, tremendous. I couldn't be happier for them. So, yeah, the Jason and everybody that set this up, awesome. Good stuff.
Great move. Great move. I know you agree. I definitely am with you on that, man. And when you said it, bro. You said it, and you said it perfectly. And that is the fact that this is great for the talent. You know what I mean? This is great for the talent. This is great for the main event of Heroes and Legends XIII, which is a 4-way cage match. Heroes and Legends Heavyweight Championship on the line. This is great for Congo Khan. This is great for Rush Jones. This is great for Nick Cutler. Man, this is great for Anthony Toatelli. I mean, this is huge for all of those names. And man, great monumental move. I mean, you talk about guys up there in the Heroes and Legends corporate. You talk about guys having their finger on the pulse. These guys just get it, Michael.
Oh, for sure, man. And of all those names you dropped right there, I mean, all tremendous talents. And I got an actual particular personal interest in one of them.
Yeah.
Congo, man.
Congo Khan.
Because I'm not sure, but at one point in time, he was tag team champions for, the Federation slips my mind, but you've heard me name drop, I'm going to name drop another talent, Ben Hameen.
Yeah.
Heard me talk about him before. Dude's wild, $5 face slaps for all you infidels. I'll go ahead and throw out his shit, man. He's fucking awesome. Anyway, he is tag champion. He is co-champions with him and with Ben Hameen.
Oh, okay.
At some other promotion, I wish I knew the name. I want to say IWF, but I could be wrong on that. But anyway, I would, hopefully I get to meet him.
Yeah,
and
no doubt.
Ask him about that, man, and see how it is to work with Ben and all that, and just ask him because I believe he was in TNA, or he is or was in TNA as well, right?
I believe at some point he did work for Impact. I do believe he's currently signed, but I'm not sure if they're using him. But most definitely the guy's a great talent. I mean, big man doing things that he ain't got no business doing those things, bro. I mean, he's an incredible wrestler and has been for a very, very long time.
Facts, and he just has a great look.
Oh, yeah.
It's terrifying. I mean, just good stuff, man. Good stuff. Love it. But yeah, I'm hyped for this show, man.
I'm hyped, too.
It's going to be great.
It is going to be great, man. Heroes and Legends XIII. We are the official podcast of this event. Man, I don't know about you, so I'm going to ask you this, man. When I say that and when that hits your ears, man, like how does that feel for you, bro, to know that In Your House is the official podcast of Heroes and Legends XIII that will be featured on FITE TV?
Well, if I can go ahead and to respectfully use the word shoot here.
Go ahead.
As Mikey Hutch, it's awesome. It's fantastic. I can't wait, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Now, if you ask Michael Hutcherson, he's absolutely terrified. Now,
terrified?
Now, yes, terrified, like the fear, capitalized.
Oh, man.
All caps, busting caps. Shooting on them, kids. Shooting on them. Anyway, but in all seriousness, with that being said, I am going to do my best to represent our brand, and better yet, push that show as much as possibly can, because that's, again, what In Your House does.
Yep.
We are here to give back to the business that we love so much, the art. I know you guys have heard me say this line before, but I can't say it enough. We're about to have it on T-shirts that you can buy on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Yep.
You know, like you get it, man. And again, but going back to the fear though, that's got me worried.
Oh, you'll do fine, man. You'll do fine.
It'll be fine, man. It's gonna be awesome, and just to be able to be around all these heroes and legends, man. I mean, it's in the title.
Yep,
and we're
right there.
And we're going to be there, man. It's an honor. In all seriousness, all joking aside, it's going to be an honor to be there.
Oh man, most definitely, and I just want to say this real quick. If you listen to this podcast is going to drop Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. If you're listening, Jason Maples, bro, just want to say real quick, thanks for the opportunity. You know what I mean? You picked up on this podcast, really early. You know what I mean? Like pretty early, and it caught fire, but he didn't have to give it an opportunity. He didn't have to come on and talk. He didn't have to give us an opportunity to be the official podcast of Heroes and Legends 13. He didn't have to do any of that, bro. But you know what? He did, and he's a real solid cat. And I'm real happy for all his success. He's a great personality. He's a better person, and he's a savvy and smart businessman. I will say that. So once again, Jason Maples, owner of Heroes and Legends Professional Wrestling, thank you so much. From In Your House to Heroes and Legends, thank you, bro.
Absolutely, and if I can add to that,
sure.
For as well, thank you. Personally as well, Jason, for. Again, giving us a chance, and we won't let you down, sir.
Oh, no.
We'll make you proud, and we'll make your brand proud.
Dude, he's going to want us back after Heroes and Legends 13.
Oh, wow, look at you booking us already, pre-booking.
He's going to want us back.
Like a boomerang, baby, we come right back, and I'm fine with it. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, I'd be all the way down. And, hey, if you want us to step in the ring for a little bit, just let us know.
Hey, you know what? I'll go unscripted. You want to give me bullet points? That's cool, but I've already thought of some things that I'd say. But
Have you really?
Again, I have. I'm not going to lie. But, again, it's not about us. I do not expect any of that.
Right. No, I'm just... Yeah, it's all about the show, bro. It's about the show. But we're having some fun here, you know?
Yeah, but you know what? I'll let me see a shithead Shane out in the crowd. I'll call him out.
Man.
Don't be that guy.
Oh, don't be that guy. Nobody likes that guy.
No, but I'm sure that house is going to be packed with some awesome people. Because, again, it's Heroes and Legends. Only the best are going to come to that, man.
Yep, facts.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an awesome crowd. It's going to be the elite crowd as well. So...
Oh man, it's definitely going to be the elite crowd. You got to think about it. AEW senior official Earl Hebner's going to be there.
Word. Oh, that's got to be good stuff. Again, Earl, man. That's going to be... Because, again, every time I see, because, again, I'm not sure if it's Jason himself who does the official, Heroes and Legends, Facebook page.
Right, yeah. I'm not sure if he has one of his social media guys or something. I'm not sure.
Right, okay. Well, I'll say I assume it is, but I don't know. But whoever it is, it's good stuff. It's like that. And again, you know what? Before I go any further, let me just say that I would say this regardless if we were the official podcast and all that stuff. I know it sounds like we're like, oh, yeah, they're awesome because we're a part of it. I'm not trying to say that. Jason could, kick us off that right now. And I would still sit here and say this card is stacked. You don't want to miss it. You know, like it's going to be the good.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, man, like their social media they have that balance, because some promotions, they drill it out there, they spam it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But they do it just enough.
Yep,
like
I agree.
Here's the official advertisements with the graphics of all the heroes and legends and all that stuff that's going to be there. But then he does the video stuff, and then the countdown stuff, and then the reveal stuff for the comedy thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
And like that's just it's brilliant, and it works. It's effective. So
it is.
I got to put that over too. So yeah, Jason and whoever it is who's doing your social media stuff, brilliant.
Oh yeah, great job, great work. They do a really good job. If I could add something else to that I like that they do, man, this event is all the way in October, and he's already pretty much pieced everything together. I mean, if you talk about somebody that knows what he's doing, that knows what he's doing, knows what he wants, and knows what he's gonna do. Once again, the corporation there at Heroes and Legends, they get it. They got their finger on the pulse. You know what I mean? They just know, and they have a great fan base that comes out there. And now they've struck a deal with FITE TV, and this is spectacular news. Spectacular, because In Your House is going to be affiliated with Heroes and Legends XIII, which is affiliated with FITE TV. It's a win-win for everybody. It's a win for In Your House, because we are privileged and honored enough to be a part of the event. Which is amazing. I can't even believe I just said that. And then it's great for Heroes and Legends, because they are going to get exposure on a higher platform, because I happen to know for a fact, I know several wrestling fans that use the FITE app, including myself. And it's great. It's great for FITE TV, because they have Heroes and Legends content on their network. Michael, it's great across the board, bro.
Yeah. Again, just the and I'll be curious, and I know, and I don't need to know this. Technically, it's none of my business, and I just hope the numbers are high. But I'm curious, because again, that card stack is going to be. I think it's going to pull ridiculous numbers for him.
I think it will too. Yeah,
it should, and I hope this leads to even bigger, in level up yet again. They're high level as it is.
Yeah,
but let's call a spade here, so to speak. This is a level up.
Oh yeah.
And this could only mean bigger, and this is going to blossom even more. And I'm sure that's why they did it, right? It makes sense.
It makes absolute sense. It makes perfect sense, man. Jason Maples, one of the smartest minds in the business, I think. Just super smart. Has somebody as skilled and as passionate about the business as Sean Coletta around him, man. What a great group of guys there at Heroes and Legends. So once again, huge congratulations to everybody involved in Heroes and Legends, as Heroes and Legends 13 will be featured on FITE TV, because Jason Maples, the owner of Heroes and Legends, struck a deal with FITE, which is great. Man, so much great wrestling news to talk about, as we just broke huge news about the deal between FITE TV and Heroes and Legends. And man, there was another deal that was struck just shortly, about a week ago, about the television deal between AEW and TNT. And now that the dust has settled, man. Now that the dust is settled for Double or Nothing, AEW's huge pay-per-view that, from what I understand and what you told me, brought in big numbers, man. We've got a lot of things to look forward to, man.
Oh, my goodness. Well, first off, the numbers that you mentioned, they apparently polled 200,000 pay-per-view buys.
Oh, man, 200,000?
Which was apparently 4 times the number of pay-per-view buys they got for All In. And
oh man,
also outdrew back when WWE was like on pay-per-view mainly.
Yeah.
Their B-level shows, not like the Rumble and SummerSlam and Mania and stuff like that, but like Fastlane and Great Balls of Fire, or I don't know, they have that that way, but you know what I mean? They're bullshit shows.
Yeah.
It outdrew them.
Man.
As far as numbers go. So the T-shirt company's doing things. Folks,
they're doing pretty big things.
And my goodness, again, it's funny. It dawned on me something else. I had an epiphany.
What's that?
About what AEW is doing, and I love it.
What's that?
It. At this point right now, because again, it's the talk of AEW is basically at a fever pitch. And again, P.S. If any fans who happened to be at Raw last night were chanting AEW, thank you.
Let them hear you guys.
Now, another thing, I am actually disappointed in those fans as well. There was a segment on Raw where, who was it? Sami Zayn was in the ring.
Okay.
And we actually referenced it on the Facebook page because he name dropped AEW.
He did.
And the gimmick was they called it the electric chair, and they had Sami Zayn in the ring, and it was actually a really fun segment. I actually enjoyed it, believe it or not, because again, actually, Raw hit on some really good points last night.
Really, I didn't get a chance to check it out just because I was busy, and I had a huge interview with the esteemed referee Sean Patrick O'Brien. But yeah, I know. By the way. Oh, thank you. He was a great guest, great guest.
Yes. Anyway, so the gimmick was like the crowd. They had like people in the crowd, like the girl backstage people, like in the crowd.
Yeah.
And the crowd could ask him questions, whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
Not one fucking person brought up AEW. Not one.
Bro, they had to have been plants, right?
Well, I don't know, man. If they were genuine, or excuse me, if they were plants, as far as their awkwardness,
yeah,
and all that, they did really well with that. Because there was one guy who was like having to like walk in front of people, and Corey Graves, like he was taking a minute to get over to her.
Yeah.
And Corey Graves goes, "Yeah, go ahead, take your time. It's fine."
Wow.
Graves is such a heel, right?
He's such a heel.
So then he got over, and then the guy asked his question, and then like another guy asked his question, but he was super awkward with it too, like almost like he forgot what he was going to ask because I believe it looked like he forgot the name of the Universal Championship.
Okay.
So it seemed like they were like legit people, and I would have asked, what were your thoughts on AEW last night, and most importantly, what was your boss's thoughts on AEW last night?
Oh, there you go.
As Stevie Ray once said, suckers gotta know.
Suckers gotta know.
And then I'd go ahead and leave, because I'm most likely going to get kicked out. Because
you're about to get kicked out, bro. You're about to get kicked out.
And how dope would it have been to happen to have, like, because you can't wear AEW shirts at their show. If I would have had a AEW shirt on underneath what other shirt I had on, and like took it off like NWO style to reveal the AEW shirt on their camera and then dipped out.
That would have been wonderful. And you would have become a star in one night.
Exactly, and that is my point, Con. One of these schlubs that they interviewed out there could have made themselves quasi-internet famous.
Oh, yeah.
And at least could have got to All In, their next show. What is it, All Out?
Yeah, All Out, yep.
Yeah, they at least could have got their next special, All Out. I would have done it and gave zero fucks. None.
Bro, I would have done it. I would have done it, and I would have not have regretted it. There would have been not one regret. What are they going to do? Arrest me? They're just going to kick me out of the fucking building.
Right, and like, what do you expect? Look at what they did on that show, and people that dislike it, again, and in your house, we are neutral. We are one. We are legion. We love wrestling.
Yeah, period.
Some fans aren't accepting of others' love, but we're trying to work on that, you guys. Again, that's what we're here for. We're trying to quell that. I think we're fighting a losing battle, as we said before, but you know what? This is a hill I'm willing to die on.
Yep, I agree.
Because again, we love this, but again, when people say, "Oh, I didn't like that show. That show was trash," it was just a bunch of it looked like a Ring of Honor show, and like, who are these people? Who are these people? I've never seen these people. Well, you know what's awesome about new people? They could show you who they are, and you know what? You just might like them.
Yeah, if you give them a chance. Come on, man. Okay. It's me now. Tag me in, bro. You tag me in?
Tag in. Hot tag, right, bro. I'm getting hot over here.
All right. Tag me in.
And I don't think this janky phone could take me going off, so I'm going to wait till I upgrade to cut a promo on that. But yes, bro, hot tag, boom, to you. Go.
All right, there's the tag. All right, I've seen all over the internet in the comment section these guys talking about AEW just has a bunch of ex-WWE guys. Oh, AEW is so worried about WWE. Oh, why even make mention? Oh, they shot themselves in the foot by mentioning WWE. Listen to me. Anybody that listens to this 5-star podcast in 14 different countries across the United States and locally here at home in Indiana, listen to me. WWE showed everybody last night they're worried. They are concerned. There is something that they need to, if not, why even bring it up? Why even say those 3 letters on your flagship show? Okay? and I've seen these cats in the comment section, and I just look at them. I look at those comments, and I don't at them because it's not worth my time. It's not worth Michael's time. It's not worth anybody's time. And I see them just bashing AEW, bashing it, talking about, oh, it's WWE guys, oh, it's this, oh, it's a t-shirt company, it's this, they won't be able to compete with WWE, it won't be sustainable. People thinking that this company isn't even gonna last a year. I've really seen it, bro. I've really seen it. These guys are freaking out of their mind. And I ask you shithead Shanes this, and I know you're not going to give me a viable answer because you shithead Shane, you listening right now, shithead Shane, I'm talking to you. You are not a logical person, shithead Shane. You are not a logical person. And I'm going to tell you this. You say you love wrestling. You say you love professional wrestling, but you don't want AEW to succeed. Guess what? That means you don't want those people, those men, those women that put their body on the line day in and day out for your punk ass entertainment. You don't want them to have another place to go to make money. Fuck you. Fuck you. Because these men and women are hard working and they deserve another place to go to make money that is not imprisoning them like the WWE. So if you don't like the fact that these men and women can go somewhere else and have their say so on their character and not get worked, over 300 days a year. Come on, get yourself together, guys. Get yourself together. You get up and you go if you have a job, you go your lazy ass to do work and you complain about it and then you get to go home. These guys are on the road all the time. These guys are getting bumps and bruises, beat up. Their bump card is filling up. You don't know anything about that shithead, Shane, because you never took a bump in your life. These guys deserve another place to make money. It's great for professional wrestling. It's great for the boys. It's great for the business, period. So shut the fuck up, don't at me, and understand that AEW is here to stay, and it's good for everybody because it is going to make WWE, that company that you have so far, that you are so far up its ass, you can't even see that the writing isn't good. You can't even see that the quality isn't good. Best talent in the world, but they can't tell me a story. So if you don't understand that it's going to make that company that you have your head up their ass, it's going to make them better, I don't know what to tell you, okay? I don't know what to tell you. I am down for the cause. I am down for AEW. I'm all in. I'm all elite. I'm ready for it because at the end of the day, it is going to make all of wrestling step up. And that's my opinion on it.
Well, I think they're going to at you, bro.
At me. Come on. Bring it on. I'm ready for it. I said what I said. I said what I said, and I said what I meant.
And you know what, man? I cannot disagree with a letter of any word that you just said right there. I mean, really. And again, you want to entrench yourself on the side of WWE, by all means, do it.
That's fine. That's fine.
Cheer your Roman Reigns, cheer your Kevin Owens, your AJ Styles. Because again, the talent that they have there is fantastic. And I'll even say, again, to reiterate, last night's Raw had some amazing moments on it. Dolph Ziggler's promo, fantastic.
I gotta check that out.
Sami Zayn was fantastic. The Bray Wyatt segment was awesome. I mean, and you guys have heard me multiple times bury the whole Blood in the Sand pay-per-view that they have coming up.
Yep.
Or special, or whatever it is that they call them now.
Yeah.
The special event that they had the moniker of, it's going to be as great as, if not possibly better than, WrestleMania.
Stop it. I hate those Fed lines.
Oh, no, they're saying that for that Muhammad cat over there, man. That's all that is. They're just kissing that dude's ass, again, which makes all this disgusting. But, again, that's not what this is about. We're not going to hang that, that sort of Damocles, that ominous cloud over this show.
Right.
But you know what? This is but I will use that as an example because there is a match that I'm actually pretty hyped to see, and that's Dolph Ziggler and Kofi Kingston.
Yep, you were saying that before we went on air. Yep.
So yeah, it's good stuff. So with that being said, we're neutral here. We are Switzerland here.
Yep.
I love wrestling. If you give me something good, you give me a promo that grips me, that makes me feel something, because Dolph Ziggler's promo, I felt it. Yes, he's the heel in it, but he sounded so desperate that it was meant to be him.
Yeah.
To win that championship, to be at WrestleMania, and for him to be that guy who was always at the cusp of breaking through but never really did, for whatever reason that happened to be, that promo carried a lot of weight. And again, it's good stuff. But back to what I was originally saying, we are neutral here.
Yep.
We will put over anything from any brand. It doesn't matter, be it Impact, be it Ring of Honor, be it AEW, be it WWE, Heroes and Legends. It doesn't matter, good or bad. We're going to say what we feel it is. And our words are not the gospel, because again, it's subjective. Everything is different. But when you spew bile and hatred such as it's going to fail, it's not going to work, I don't want to echo and repeat anything that you said, but I'm sorry, people like that, I don't wish death upon anybody, and I'm not going to sit here and do that here. And and I wish you all the best, and I hope you learn that it's just not the way to be. But you need to take a look at yourself, man. I'm not one to swing my pendulum of judgment at anybody, but I just don't understand looking through that lens. You know what I mean?
I can't, bro.
I just can't. I can't. And again, it's not a judgment thing. I just can't. And just don't. Is basically what I'm saying. Just don't be that, and watch it with an open perspective. A hopeful perspective, because again, as we've said before, it's only going to make wrestling better. I'm curious to when, because again, AEW took that haymaker right cross swing, that shot across the bow of WWE during Double or Nothing. Right?
Oh yeah.
Referencing, we round up our seat numbers, ha ha ha, because again, WWE did that before. And then, the thing with Cody Rhodes doing the Triple H thing with the throne and all that. And again, most importantly, presenting just an awesome, just stacked show for everybody. They schooled it with that show. It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
But I'm waiting for WWE to get that chip on their shoulder. and be
Yep.
like, okay, let's show you what the machine can really do, because
Yep.
they've done it before.
They've done it before. You're right about that. They have done it before, and I want to see they took that. And as a matter of fact, once again, as you said, and you've said it eloquently, we're neutral here. We support wrestling. Period. So here's what I want to see. We saw AEW hit them with a stiff right Saturday night. I want to see WWE straighten up that crown, wipe that blood off their cheek, and say, all right, here's what I got, motherfucker. And I want to see it, because I want to see a war. I want to see a war, bro.
Oh, it's there. It's happening. We are, and that's what it feels like. Because, it's funny you say that. It does feel like a war, because, like, again, those shots were fired, and then, I tuned into Raw to see, like, what are they going to do? And then you got the crowd, the people chanting AEW, AEW. And going back to AEW, just their presentation is different. Their sports presentation.
Yeah.
I in a sense, I get what they mean by that now. You know why? Because since that show, any like interview that's been out there, be it with Dustin, be it with Cody, be it with Tony Khan, be it with the Bucks, be it with anybody, I've watched it.
Yeah.
What usually happens after UFC fights and shit?
Shortly after over? Interviews, yeah.
Interviews, backstage interviews, reactions of losses, stuff like that. Now, granted, I know New Japan does that, and it's awesome. You know? And I think that's great that they're incorporating that over here. But it is almost like a sports-like thing.
Sports-centric, yeah. Sports-centric.
And I found myself drawn to it because, again, Double or Nothing was so good.
Yeah.
I wanted more information from the fallout of it. And also, speaking of that, just on the Being the Elite just released their new episode of Backstage at Double or Nothing, which is good stuff. I highly recommend watching it because it shows it from their perspective.
Oh man, and I hear what you're saying there, but I'm looking here, and is Michael? I want to break some news here on this episode of In Your House. I want to break some news, bro.
Well, oh shit! All right.
Yes, sir.
Right,
yes,
man.
sir. I want to break some news. I'm going to break some news.
We got breaking news here, folks. Breaking news. We bring it to you first. Hear it in your house. Give it to him, Con.
That is what we do. And I want to let you guys know. I want to let Michael know. And I want to let you guys out there in the household know. I want to let you guys out there in 14 different countries across the United States and locally here in Indiana. I want to let you guys know that announcement has been made from Heroes and Legends Professional Wrestling that Molly Holl will be appearing at Heroes and Legends 13.
Come on, bro. Like, the thing is stacked already. Seriously?
Yes, it's Molly Holl, bro.
Awesome.
I love Molly.
Awesome. I do too. I mean, and she would thrive because again, she thrived where she was at because again, she stood out. Molly always stood out to me.
Yes, she did.
And
she was a wrestler in a Divas era.
And that brings me back to, could you imagine her today?
Oh my gosh.
And I'm sure she probably still could, I'm sure she could still go in and just crush it. In schools, some of these, the younger talents and everything, with all due respect, because Miss Molly's timeless.
Oh, yeah, she's timeless.
But yeah, man, just an amazing talent in ring. I always loved seeing her work. And I always felt shortchanged when, because again, like when her matches were over, I was just like, oh, come on, because I wanted to see more.
Yeah,
Of course, that's not her fault. But yeah, again, man, she, is definitely awesome, and it'll be great to see her there.
Absolutely. And I'm sorry to have interrupted what you were saying as far as AEW and WWE. I'm sorry?
I said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but it was for Molly. And so... Yeah. For Heroes and Legends. So again, I'll shut my ass up. I'm sitting here rambling.
No, you're good, man. It's Molly Holl, bro.
Yes. And that's awesome. But yeah, it's going to be great to see her. And man, I thought they were good. I didn't think they were adding anybody else.
Oh man, they just keep going. Once again, Jason Maples, genius, man. He's a genius.
And he's done that man. Like how does he keep doing this? Like he's just like, all right, we're gonna have all these people, and then we need more. We need more people. Like this is awesome. It's awesome.
Dude's a boss.
Again, mastermind.
Yep.
Absolute mastermind. But yeah, man, this AEW thing.
Yeah.
It's again, as I'm watching this show unfold, and I've been back and I've seen clips because again, it's still everywhere. People still buzzing about it.
Yeah.
Sharing clips of it from Cody and Dustin's, Cody saying the line, "I need my brother," and I'm like, come on, man, why'd you hit me in the feels? Why'd you have to say it with that inflection? Come on,
man.
Stop it, bro. Stop hitting me in the feels. And then, and then the hug and all that stuff. And, the sequences, the tag match with the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah.
To, the silliness, the chicanery, and the hijinks that happened in the Battle Royal. I mean, just so
Dude,
many
Orange
amazing...
Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy.
Dude
That
don't
man,
give a fuck.
His field of fucks are barren, man. But you know what? I had to turn away.
I did too, man.
The veracity in which that he was attacking Tommy Dreamer. Like, I'm glad my kid wasn't there.
I know.
Because I'd be like, okay, that, like, all right, you got Dustin, bleeding out, man. You know what? That was nothing compared to the onslaught that was delivered to Tommy Dreamer by Orange.
Oh my goodness, Orange Cassidy, man. That man Tommy Dreamer has a family, and you massacred him like that? What are you thinking, bro? Like, I had trouble watching it. I know you had trouble watching it. I mean, this guy. Listen, man. I don't know if they should even let. I thought Brock Lesnar was stiff. I don't even know if they should let Orange Cassidy in the ring again, bro.
Man, you know what? I'm going to throw this name out there, and know my luck. Jason will get him at Heroes and Legends, and I'll have to eat the receipt on this one. Orange Cassidy makes Stan Hansen look soft.
Oh, yes, he did those kicks, bro. Especially when he reeled back for that super kick, and the crowd was eating it up. Oh, somebody better check on Tommy Dreamer.
They knew, man. They felt a hit on the tectonic scale, bro. I'm talking it was devastating. Like, you've seen Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking like you see the Kamehameha gimmicks and all that. Nothing on these kicks. Chun-Li with her like little fucking bird kicks or whatever it is that she does on Street Fighter. Nothing compared to this.
Nothing. I agree, man.
I'm just glad he got him out of there. Like, I'm sitting there like, oh, they're going for an M rating on TV. They're not playing around.
Oh, I agree, man. I agree. So I'm gonna go ahead. We're about to call this episode another great episode with me and my man Mikey Hutch. We bring you that work. That's what we do here. But before we do, man, let me ask you this. And I gotta get your thoughts on this because I just think it's hilarious. Because I brought it up to you. You were at my house. I brought it up to you at passing glance, and I was like, "What if this?" And then you vehemently shut me down, and I was like, "Well, maybe I was wrong about that." And then Vince Russo comes and says, you know where I'm going with this. I already know. he's saying, bro, that AEW and WWE are in bed together, man.
You know what, bro? Let me tell you. I'm actually, it's fun, man. You name dropped him, man. He like, Vince Russo is the Voldemort of professional wrestling. like you don't utter that man's name because it brings such vile and hatred. Like, he killed WCW. He put Buff Bagwell's mother on a forklift, and that's why WCW closed. Well, you know what? Let me go ahead and say something right now. Go ahead and throw the facts out there. We know this. Numbers are absolute. Numbers don't lie. Yeah. When Vince Russo was booking for WCW, even though they put him on the Titanic as it was sinking, check the facts. The ratings went up. And as far as Vince Russo goes, Vince Russo booked during the Attitude Era, and who do we have to compare him to? Who's really, I mean, with all due respect to all the bookers that's out there today, I'm not sitting here saying that he's the alpha and omega and the first and the last and, the greatest booker there ever was.
Right.
But, you know what I mean? And not every, that he's cranked out a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
But, again, it just brings us back to the people just being mean and gross and vile. And it's just, because that man's got death threats, man. People threaten that man's life. And this is some shit that he did like 20 years ago. And again, I never worked with him. And with any talent that's, that happens to know him or maybe knows a talent that's worked with him that, was unfortunately a victim of some shady stuff that he's done.
Yeah.
I'm speaking out of turn then. I don't know. I'm just going off what I've seen. And again, to hear and talk, there's times that he's not wrong. I'm not sure if any people out there are familiar with the show and whatnot, but not everything he says is wrong, just like anybody else. I mean, he's just a person too.
Yeah.
Again, he might be a piece of shit. I don't know. But he just don't seem that way to me, and I think he's just one of the most misunderstood people. But again, I don't mean to step on what you're saying. What he's saying they're in bed with each other?
He said AEW. He said AEW is in bed with WWE, and that we are all being worked.
Well, you know what? Just to say, go. I don't buy it. I think he's reaching with that, and he's probably, because he's want to pull numbers on his show too. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably gonna listen to the episode because when he sits there, because again, the name drop Ben Hameen. Ben Hameen's gonna be one of the people that he's probably gonna have on there talking about it. Yeah. And I'll listen to it because if nothing else, it's gonna be entertaining. So, because again, this shit's funny to me. You guys might disagree, and you know what? At me on that. I want all the smoke on that. I'll debate you about Vince Russo all day on that. Again, and unless you're a talent. Again, if there's something you don't, feel free to set me straight. If anybody at the Heroes and Legends thing was like, hey, dummy, don't be talking about that guy. He did this. And I'll be like, oh, my bad. All right. And, because again, I genuinely don't know. But I'm just talking again, as I always do as a fan. That's all I am. Just giving my opinion out here. So feel free to at me on that. But as far as the Vince Russo, or as far as Vince Russo saying that they're all in cahoots, so what if they are? Even if they are, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah. I agree with that. And early on, I had those thoughts. And I mentioned it to you, and I was like, well, what if WWE is actually funding all this, and now that I think about it, and more the things are developing as they are, and they are now, it's not just AEW mentioning WWE, but now WWE's mentioning AEW, and they certainly didn't do that with TNA until TNA had already been, underneath their foot, so and even then they didn't really. They experimented with it on the network, and then it got to Monday Night Raw where they were talking about TNA and Impact and stuff, and Kurt Angle did it, and yada yada yada. But man, for them to say it right after Double or Nothing, a couple of things are going on here in my mind. Either A, they are in bed together, and I was right. My initial gut feeling was right the entire time, or B, WWE knows that they have a war on their hands and they're trying to get ahead of it. I mean, I don't know, but man, I got to tell you, man, the thought that those two being in bed together, I could figure out 20 years down the line that they were in cahoots, and Vince McMahon did fund AEW, and Tony Khan was just a front, a figurehead to misdirect people when it was really Vince the whole time. Even if I did find that out 20 years from now, I'd be like, well, a couple things. I'd be like, that's great for wrestling, and Vince proved once again why he's a genius, if that is the case. I don't know that. Nobody knows that. We don't know that, but it would show that Vince McMahon is once again a genius if that was the case.
I don't buy it, and here's why. Again, I'm not. I could be wrong, But WWE as a whole is worth how much? Like 3.4 billion dollars?
Yeah, billion, yeah. Definitely billion.
They don't have the money to put on 2 shows like that.
Oh, I agree with that. I agree with that.
On 2 different networks? No. Or it'd technically be 3 now, once they move to Fox.
Yeah.
So, because you'd have AEW on TNT, Raw on USA, and then SmackDown on Fox. So yeah, and again, where's Tony Khan playing all this? Like, why Tony Khan? Why did they pick that guy?
Right.
Because he just happened to be a wrestling fan. So
Right.
Here, we're gonna pick this money mark over here. And again, I use that word respectfully. You know,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, and I'm sure everybody who listens knows too.
Well, again, I say that more so for the potential talent that might be listening,
Right.
and or promoters, you know, because again, I'm not sure if there's still that stigma of fans using that terminology. So I just kind of want to cover that base. But yeah, you know, we got this money, we got this money mark over here that we're going to use him as the guy, and again, that's just. I love conspiracy theories. I'll tumble down that rabbit hole. And speaking of conspiracy theories, Conspiracy Horseman, good stuff. Great shit. You like conspiracy theories? Check their shit out. Great dialogue, whatever. Yeah, man, I don't buy this. I don't buy this. You know, we went to the moon, bro.
Yeah. We went to the moon.
We went to the moon. At least I think we did. And they're not in cahoots with each other, and it's a war. It's oh my god, it is a war. This is propaganda shit. They're paying Vince Russo to put out this stuff to try to divert some of the heat that AEW's causing. Oh my god, it all makes sense.
It's all come together, bro. It has all come together. And this episode came together great. This episode was a great episode, and I was really, really happy to be able to talk about Heroes and Legends XIII and them striking a deal with FITE TV. And then, of course, the breaking news of them getting Molly Holl on, and then talking a little AEW versus WWE action. Man, Michael, you already know what time it is, bro. It is your time to plug away, bro.
Well, you know what? I will go ahead and plug away here just real quick. I'll say you can find me on the Twitter at Mikey Hutch, IYH.
Yep.
But I want to give a special shout out to the people in Pendleton.
No doubt.
Just, if I could throw a serious note, man.
For sure.
We had a storm front roll through here that caused some chaos, caused some havoc, and as far as I know, it didn't claim any lives, and I didn't hear about any injuries, and I hope that news is still the same, but it doesn't mean these people's lives weren't shattered, and, you know, because you're talking, you know, trees fell on people's houses, and, you know, and stuff like that. So there's people that lost their place, man, and, you know, because we had, like, tornadoes actually touch down, which is rare around here because we're in a valley, and normally we just, you know, we avoid that kind of thing. We get some crazy weather here because it's Indiana. We have a saying, if you don't like the weather, stick around. In 5 minutes, it'll change.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, Miss Mother Nature was really angry yesterday. And, you know, I wish all, you know, my thoughts and whatnot goes out to those people. And again, if you're happen to be anybody that can donate, you know, like go, locate it. It's a very, you know, it's kind of smaller town, but get out here, man. You know, these people, I'm sure, could use some help, even if it's just, you know, food, water, you know, anything.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be awesome. So, anyway, with that being said, I didn't want to end the show on a down note, but I want to leave folks the spotlight and everything. And, you know, I hope, and if you're listening, if you happen to be listening in the Pendleton area, I hope you're all right. I hope you and your people are okay. And, you know, I hope you guys, you know, recover swiftly out there. And with that being said, Heroes and Legends, it's going to be awesome to be there. Jason, thank you again for giving us a shot. And we'll step up to the plate and we'll knock it out of the park for you, brother. We'll represent you well, and we'll represent our brand well. With that being said, regardless of what side you're on, be it WWE, AEW, MLW, ROH, we are one. We are Legion.
Yes.
We love this art. We love this business. We'll catch you next time.
You heard it right there from my man Mikey Hutch. We are one because we all love this business. And I really, really love this episode. Guys, this was another great episode, but that is what we do here at In Your House. Guys, let me let you know where you guys can listen to this. You guys can listen to us at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Himalaya. You don't have an Apple device? That's alright. We're on Google Play. Anywhere that you guys are, we can get to you. Check us out. October 5th, Heroes and Legends XIII, Fort Wayne, Indiana, featured on FITE TV, pay-per-view. In Your House will be in the building to get those interviews, because that is what we do. We get out work when it comes to the professional wrestling business. We are growing every single day. Guys, I say it every single time. Get on or get gone, because the household, well, we going strong. You guys have a great day and a great rest of your week. Peace.